of the Rapid Support Forces attack in Sudan. Jordanian military aircraft and an Israeli plane flew over the area as a response to Tehran's retaliation. Here are some notable highlights that will be featured in our international news update today. The details follow below. On October 26th, the Wad Madani Resistance Committee in Sudan reported that at least 124 people had died and 100 others were injured in a rapid. The Wad Madani Resistance Committee has reported one of the most brutal attacks in a conflict that has lasted over 18 months in Sudan, and it is the largest incident in a series of attacks in Al Jazeera province. The committee also accuses rapid response military-backed forces of carrying out attacks and committing massacres on a large scale in many areas of Al Jazeera province. Meanwhile, the Sudan Medical Association reports that civilians in Al Jazeera province are facing the clashes between the Sudanese army and the Rapid Support Forces have intensified in Al Jazeera province over the past few days. The Sudanese army has confirmed that its highest-ranking commander, Abu Akla Kaikar, surrendered along with a large number of troops to the forces. The Rapid Support Forces have gained control over many large areas in Sudan. Meanwhile, the Sudanese army is trying to regain control of Khartoum and other major cities in northern and central regions. Both Sudanese military forces and rapid response military forces were accused by the U.S. and many countries of war crimes. Additionally, these forces were also accused of crimes against humanity and ethnic cleansing. On October 26th, Jordan's media outlets reported that Jordan would not allow any military aircraft to fly through its airspace. Furthermore, these forces were also accused by the U.S. and many countries of committing war crimes of Iran. Previously, Jordan's Foreign Minister Eman Safadi had declared that Jordan would not be a battlefield for Iran or Israel, and notified both neighboring countries that it would not allow anyone to jeopardize the safety of its citizens by trespassing on its territorial integrity. The warning will intercept any object that flies over the national border. In the official first response after Israel's series of provocations, Israel's foreign ministry announced on October 26, many countries have condemned Israel's attack on Iran, with some, like the United Arab Emirates, Pakistan, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia, issuing statements opposing the attack and calling for restraint in the conflict to prevent further escalation. In related developments, Hezbollah in Lebanon announced on October 26 that it had launched rockets at Israeli forces near the village of Ada al-Shab in southern Lebanon, an area where clashes have frequently occurred between the two sides over the past. UAVs. On October 26th, Israel's Defense Forces, IDF, announced that their military had begun precise attacks on Iran's military targets to retaliate for Tehran's missile attack on October 1st. The IDF declared that they are carrying out attacks and targeting Iran's military objectives. The IDF referred to the attacks as a retaliatory action in response to repeated attacks by Iran since October. The Israeli Defense Forces have launched precise strikes and military targets in Iran. Iran and its backed forces in the region have continuously mobilized against Israel on 7 fronts since October 7, 2023, including direct attacks from Iranian territory. Kể từ ngày 7 tháng 10 năm 2023, trong đó có các cuộc tấn công trực tiếp từ lãnh thổ Iran. Our defense and attack capabilities have been fully mobilized. We will do whatever is necessary to protect the state of Israel and its citizens. When Israel began attacking Iran, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office released a photo showing him speaking with Defense Minister Zoab Galan and top IDF generals in an underground bunker beneath Kiryat military base in Tel Aviv. According to television confirmed this information and said that the explosions could be related to the activation of air defense systems. According to Iran's Fars news agency, Israel launched an attack targeting some military bases in western and southwestern Tehran. The extent of damage to these bases is currently unclear. Meanwhile, the Iranian state news agency IRNA reported that operations at Mehrabat and Imam Khomeini airport as a defensive measure in response to Iran's rocket barrage on October 1st. On the civilian side, Israel has officially asked its government for clarification. Prior to this, on October 1st, Iran launched dozens of missiles towards Israel, causing widespread alarm across the country. Iran claims the attack was in retaliation for the assassination of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah. Following the missile